441 in the Mercedes-Benz Plano News Center. Information constantly coming into the KRLD newsroom about today's deadly van attack in Barcelona. A police official, senior official in Spain's Catalonia region, now says the van attack that killed 13 people is connected to an explosion the night before in a town south of the city in which one person died, several others were hurt, and by the way, ISIS is claiming responsibility for today's attack. Joining us live now to discuss today's events, Dr. Alex Del Carmen. We welcome him in from the School of Criminology at Tarleton State University. Dr. Del Carmen, good to talk to you again.
Good afternoon.
Does this seem to fit the recent MO of ISIS, considering that they are claiming responsibility for what happened in Barcelona?
Absolutely. It has their signature, and we've seen these kinds of attacks in other parts of the world, so I'm not surprised at all that they're claiming responsibility for it. Obviously points towards them.
Has it been a while since we've seen a higher profile attack from ISIS in another part of the world? It seems to me that way, but have I missed anything?
No, I think that's right. But I mean, we're almost used to seeing them every week now, which is really sad for the rest of us. But last attack was in London a few months ago, and we know how that turned out. But unfortunately, they're going to continue to take place regardless of how intermittent they are.
Considering this happened in Spain, we've seen them in France, we've seen them in Great Britain, but for them to sort of branch out into Spain, does that signal anything?
It means that they're mobile, that they can go anywhere in the world. It also means that no country is actually immune from experiencing the attacks. We've certainly had our share here in the United States, and there's no question that they're going to continue to attack the rest of the European countries, and it's not surprising that it happened in Spain. I mean, Spain has the same challenges and security issues that the rest of Europe has had for the past years.
Dr. Del Carmen, are major U.S. cities like Dallas now on higher alert because of what happened today in Barcelona?
Anytime these attacks take place, we always see that law enforcement begin to strategize the best way to protect the rest of the citizens in the community. I would not be surprised if the Dallas Police Department and various other police departments in the area are actually taking the necessary precautions to make sure that everyone is safe all the time. But the reality is, at the end of the day, law enforcement, in spite of the fact we have the best law enforcement in the world, they have their limitations, and there's no question that these attacks are going to take place in the United States in the future.
Seems like a way of life these days. Dr. Del Carmen, thank you. That's Dr. Alex Del Carmen from Tarleton State University.